Ghosts and Stacks here with the video on Diddy's trial and how prosecutors in the defense, they have went and they have rested, meaning the trial is over after 6 long weeks and the testimonies of 34 witnesses. A lot of people went and took the stand. This included ex-girlfriend Cassie, who dated Diddy for basically almost a decade. She took the stand, and it was really crazy how a lot of stuff came out, and she did accuse him of a lot of DV. Something that we went and we saw, though, especially in that video was played to jurors and other ex-girlfriends. One that is going by Jane, but we kind of figured out that basically, allegedly, this is 50 Cent's baby mom, Zaffine Joy, and that she is the one that wants to go by Jane. We saw Kid Cudi go and take the stand, which is really crazy. A lot of people were going and talking shit about Kid Cudi, still are. One of them was Young Thug on X. He went and tweeted basically that he's a snitch. A lot of other people went and testified, but like I said, they really have shit on Diddy. So it looks like Diddy is going to be a free man and he's going to come home, because prosecutors also went and dropped the rest of the allegations: kidnapping, attempted arson, all that. So what is left, And even though his defense didn't call any witnesses up to the stand, and prosecutors called 34 fucking people, almost 40, it's still, doesn't mean anything. Basically, nobody was really pointing to the ex-trafficking part, but the picture of him being a piece of shit and taking advantage of people, and him having this fucking ego that he thinks he's God and untouchable, I think that was proven in this trial, because everybody had the same stories of how much, he's a fucking dickhead. And, what the stuff that he allegedly went and did, it makes him a real piece of shit. But now they have to prove that he's guilty of all the shit that prosecutors went and brought up against him. And I'm really not seeing that. I'm just seeing that Diddy likes to fuck around and be a freak and do a lot of crazy shit. And that's not illegal. And I said it before, unless somebody is being forced to do that, participate in these freak-offs, and they don't want to. But Cassie went, and his other ex-girlfriend said, listen, we basically went and we did it with him, for him, to make him happy. So how is he a bad guy? So it looks like Diddy is probably gonna walk free, but prosecutors are saying that he used his businesses, his record label, clothing line, liquor line, whatever the fuck, basically to run a criminal enterprise. And that's what he was doing. So they have to prove that he's this big bad guy and, make him out to be fucking Scarface. And let's see. But honestly, I think that Diddy is coming home. And I think this trial, it's obviously it's done, it's over with. But I think Diddy is a free man, because what they said and what they were alleging that he did, they really didn't show. All they showed TV allegations. He's a fucking freak. A lot of shit came out, and it makes us, look at him in a certain way, like, damn. But he can't really go to jail for all of that if he didn't go and, have other people participating when they didn't want to. Basically, the trial was done, okay? That was on Tuesday, and on Wednesday, today, they had to return for a hearing in court. And then they are going to have closing arguments, and that's on Thursday, tomorrow. So let's see. This is going to get really crazy. Let's see what closing arguments are going to say. So I'll be back with another video to keep you guys updated on that. But in my opinion, Diddy is a walking man, and I think he's coming home, because the prosecutors, they did a lot. They did a lot, and, great work, but they didn't do enough. Anyways, there goes your update. It is hot as fucking hell right now, and I'll be back with a new video.